What up, Epic Readers? I'm Jesse from the YouTube channel Jesse the Reader, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Epic Adaptations, the series here on Epic Reads where we keep you in the know on all the recent book-to-movie and book-to-TV adaptation news. We've got a pretty jam-packed episode for February. We've got a book that's been picked up to be adapted, we've got a trailer drop, we've got confirmation on a movie that's coming out this year, and much more. So without further ado, let's get started. First up, A Stage Set for Villains by Shannon J. Span has been picked up to be adapted with MGM and Amazon. This is a young adult romantasy, which let me just say, I'm surprised more romantasy books haven't been picked up recently to be adapted, because I feel like romantasy has been very trendy for a while now, and we haven't seen many romantasy books be picked up to be adapted, so maybe this will start the romantasy adaptation boom. I sure hope it does. If you're a romantasy lover, you might want to add this one to your TBR. I feel like it's been getting a lot of rave reviews early on. It recently came out on February 3rd, so now's your time to pick it up and get to reading. In this book, we have these playhouse performers who are these feared and powerful beings. With their performances, they are able to bend reality. We follow Riven, who ends up having this like cursed interaction that essentially puts her in this game where she must fight for her life and also fight other people in order to become immortal. Riven realizes that she might not end up becoming the hero in her story, but she might end up being a villain. I love a competition book, so sign me right up for this one. I'm excited to read it, and I'm excited to see what MGM and Amazon do with it. The trailer has released for the upcoming book-to-movie adaptation for the middle grade book, The Magic Faraway Tree. It looks enchanting, eccentric, kooky, which are three things that I also am. I'm enchanting, I'm eccentric, I'm kooky, so I am excited for this film. It looks fantastic. The film actually stars some pretty notable actors. We've got people like Andrew Garfield and Claire Foy. Now, I will say, I've not read this book, but what I've read of the description, it seems like they're kind of like taking liberties with the story. It seems that they are playing true to some elements that pop up along the way, but like the overall story focus seems to have been adjusted a little bit. So if you're a big fan of this book, I'm gonna warn you just a little bit. I could be incorrect here. I'm just going off of the description of the book based off the trailer and the story that I saw within the trailer. It seems like they're clashing a little bit, but they do have that like whimsical, magical feeling, which I hope makes up for the adjustment. But I'm gonna tell you the book description if you know nothing about the Magic Faraway Tree. Essentially, we are following these siblings who take their cousin to the Magic Faraway Tree. This is where they meet all these like fantastical people. They've got Moonface, they've got Silky the Fairy, and they've got Saucepan Man. Together they embark on this wild adventure that the Magic Faraway Tree brings, and that is all these like magical places that they get to explore. We've got the Land of Spells, the Upside Down Topsy-Turvy, and the Land of Do As You Please, which is a land that I would like to encounter. I want to go there and do as I please, which yes, truthfully might not look that much different from my normal life. I would just read all day, every day. Period. The next bit of news is young adult news, but it kind of bleeds into adult news as well, and that is the fact that Brandon Sanderson's fictional world, the Cosmere, has been picked up to be adapted by Apple TV. And it looks like they'll be starting with Mistborn, which is a book that is shelved both in the young adult spot in stores and also in the adult spot. I feel like a lot of people really love the Mistborn series. I really love the Mistborn series. I feel like a lot of young adult readers who enjoy high fantasy would really love Mistborn. Truthfully, I feel like it's been a long time coming for us to get some kind of adaptation of a Brandon Sanderson book, and I feel like Mistborn is going to be the perfect place to start. Now, I will say, I feel like the expectations are through the roof. I feel like we are all expecting great things with this adaptation. If you are a fan of Mistborn, you know how great this series is, and we all want to see it be done really well, so I'm hoping that they bring in the budget, because they gotta do it right. They gotta do it right. If you don't know anything about the Mistborn trilogy, essentially the magic system is built around metals, is what I will say. It makes sense when you read the book, but like me standing here trying to explain the metal magic system, no, it's not gonna happen. I will confuse you, and I will probably confuse myself in trying to talk about it, so we're not gonna talk about it. But the plot. Essentially, this ruler, the Lord Ruler, has been in power for thousands of years, and essentially he's been keeping these people oppressed, but then we've got Kelsier who steps into the picture and he's like, no more. We're gonna change things up a little bit. Kelsier is a powerful Mistborn and this like master thief. So he essentially puts together this like grand plan, and it's basically a heist. It's fantastic. That's all I have to tell you, is that it's fantastic. It's been a while since I've read it, but knowing that we're getting an adaptation has me wanting to go back and reread it and then carry on with the Cosmere universe. Greta Gerwig's adaptation of The Magician's Nephew has wrapped filming, and I'm so excited for this adaptation. Now we know that the initial production of The Magician's Nephew has fully wrapped, but we don't know exactly when we're going to be getting this adaptation. My guess is probably 2027, which I know feels so far away. If I had it my way, we would get it before the end of this year, but I feel like it's probably going to be 2027. If it ends up being 2028, I'm going to be really sad about it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wait that long, so like, let's get going, Greta. But either way, I'm super excited about this series. I'm so excited to see what she does with this, and we will keep you guys updated with more insight when we get more information about this upcoming adaptation. Something we did get confirmation for, though, was for the upcoming Heartstopper movie, which I believe is being titled Heartstopper Forever. It has been confirmed that we will be getting this movie in 2026. I mean, I feel like we all could probably guess that, but it's nice to have concrete confirmation. And while I wish that the Heartstopper series could live up to the title and last forever, I guess I'll just reread the books until the day I die. Sounds good. Finally, to wrap things up, to wrap this episode up, I'm going to be talking about a bit of a different adaptation, and that is the fact that The Hunger Games has a new stage play out that's currently being featured in London, and hopefully someday will kind of go out into the world and be showcased in other places. Because there is a trailer for the stage play, and it looks fantastic. Like, I am so eager to see this on stage. I would love it if they did like a theatrical release, but I highly recommend going and watching the trailer because it just looks fantastic. It's such an interesting adaptation of the story that we all know and love, and I'm very eager to someday hopefully see it. And with that, we have wrapped today's episode of Epic Adaptations. Let us know all your thoughts down below in the comments on today's episode. Are you excited for A Stage for Villains? And is there a romantasy that you would like to see be adapted? Are you excited for the Magic Faraway tree? And who else is emotionally preparing themselves for the final Heartstopper movie, Heartstopper Forever? Let me know down below in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next month with another episode of Epic Adaptations.